Alright, well. Plans for this time around. Let's clear out Daikaira, I guess. And then we'll start looking into some of those optional areas. Maybe go back to the Ruined Halfling Dungeon to do a little bit more bone giant cleaning. We will see. Okay, got a tunneler here. Corrosive Shell Tinker, that's nice. Yeah, note that Tinkerals will basically start appearing because I have the thing for it. Oh, Stone Giant thrower. Stone Giant Boulder thrower. Alright, so Expedition Journal Entry Daikaira. Salvas, Dwarf Rogue. Can't believe I agreed to this expedition. I suppose it's because I've known Rel for a while. We've crossed paths many times at Durf's trading post. I even gave her a special rate for my services. Sentimental fool. All it's got me is a boots full of snow and light cornblurs. I still don't understand why these kingdom types are so enamored with drakeskin. Makes superior armor, they say. Ha. If you can't handle metal armor, what business do you have even wearing armor? Letter has about as much use as a halfling's tied to a noses up ahead. Must stop writing. You know, these guys don't seem to be pathing correctly to monsters. Theros. Rush, confuse, and kill. I should probably check to see what I'm doing with Alchemist Quest here. Alright, so apparently I've already found everything I need except for that multi-hue worm scale. Apparently Bone Giant Dust is actually something I need, so that's interesting. I do want to get Grimly's thing out of the way, but I might go get the generic points first. It might be until, like, you know, the whatchamacallit. Reknord, I get that multi-hued Drake to pop out. Or it might be later. Ugh. At least they injure themselves each time they hit me with that rock. Wow, that's a lot. Alright, back support. Excellent. And we got Wild Infusion of the Warrior. They both skill with magic, but this one's got far less cooldown, so hold that one down for sure. Alright, where's the temporal zone, I wonder? Oh, we got ourselves a summoner. Let's drag him close. And we'll pop him one. Do that. Let's go with a big ass assault to finish him off. Oh, there's a worm. Wondering, why am I taking so much damage? There's a worm in play, that's of course why. Kill my first worm. I'm not sure worms are supposed to appear this early. Not that I'm against it, but... There's this Nightmare difficulty too, that might be a reason why they're appearing. Ooh, the Master Vampire. And a lot of pharaohs, and a bunch of other stuff. Let's throw that right there. Pull him close with that. Kill him, make sure he's out of my way. Fire's not going to work on much here, is it? Except for maybe a vampire and that archer up here. Alright, I'm taking a massive amount of damage here. Oh, of course, there's a bullet for 2 in the mix. Alright, time to consider running away. There's too much stuff with range capabilities right here. I need time to regenerate my resources and just let them close in, so to speak. Ow. Alright, excellent, he's right there. Oh, perfect time to test this. Yep, so you can hit yourself with that ability. So, I hit myself with a little bit of Dark Fire. This is a really weak ability, but it does hurt stuff, so... it's worth it for that, I guess. Let's go with, that. A little bit of this. That one. We'll drop that right there. Of course I do. Get rid of that. Oh, look at that. We got a Ghoulish Leap. Now I get to show off what Ghoulish Leap looks like now. So Ghoulish Leap. Leap toward your target. When you land, your ghoul speed is increased. So basically now Ghoulish Leap will increase your speed for ghouls. Which is like a way of offsetting their, like, you know, initial slow abilities. Which is nice. Blood Horror, let's pull that in. Oh, look at that, cold ones. Got him too, apparently. Time to run, I think. I love how I can just rush, like, move like massive distances like that. Plus we get so far away. Hope you try to confuse me there. Okay, there's at least one ranged guy coming for me, so... We're trying to get confused. Let's pull him. I mean, kill him. Of course, there's a mage. Two thunders are still two thunders, so we'll back off for a moment. Ah, so many guys hitting me. There's still a bullet for somewhere, I bet, but at least that's all dead. Now, one nice thing about this being alternate Daikaira is that I got like the open area boss fight, I guess, which can be good in a way. Whoops, that's Burb. He's got giant leap. I don't want to be messing with him, I don't think. So, well, I might be able to take him. It requires I kill everything else. Let's see. Oh, you got disarmed. Wait, why can't I do anything? That'd be why. Alright, so Burb. He indeed does have Giant Leap, which basically lets him, like, jump around. Now, they fixed Giant Leap to be a little bit more powerful now, so basically when you jump, you free yourself from stun, daze, and pinning effects. And it also lets you basically, like, use it more often because the cooldown is slower as well. Pretty damn powerful ability. Let's put the Demon Seed on him. We're stunning him. I'm gonna leave him alive for a moment so I can try and get another Demon Seed on him. Ow. Oh well, just kill him then. Temple Stalker. Right there, apparently. Alright, let's see what I picked up and all this other stuff. This is free at 5, so that's probably a good stopping point for it, unless I decide to get more. I'll look into tickers a little bit more after, but for now, let's see. I might save this point just so I can see what I'll just try to decide what I'm going to do in the future with it. We'll invest in this for now. We'll invest a little bit more in strength. Oops, I'm getting surrounded. Oops, I'm confused. It's on me. Oof. I have to say, Daikaira is pretty much still as hard as it was before the update and is now. Alright, I forgot to do this, but let's actually look and see what I actually picked up. So, medical injector of the wizard. I'll have to, keep that because I don't have anything else I want to use stuff like that in the future. That's not good enough to be worth keeping. Well, APR, that stuff. Oh, he pulled me. How nice. Let's, Demon Seed this guy. Excellent, got Demon Seed on him. Do this. I'm still slow, but whatever. Let's go with, Assault to finish that guy off. Of course, we have ourselves a multi-hue Drake. Get him in range so he can stop that. We'll try stunning him so he doesn't have as much damn stuff to use on me. Of course, more giant boulder throwers. Just what I want to see. Let's activate this. I'll let this guy throw stones at me so he injures himself. Or not. There we go, he killed himself. So, Expedition Journal Entry Daikaira, Goran, Cornic Archer. That snake. That addle-pad beerling. That coin-hounding, black-hearted, stump-kneed dwarf. A scout, he calls himself. The finest eyes of the Iron Throne, able to read the sign of the tavern and last hope from a tavern dearth. Surely someone with such grandiose praise for his own eyesight would have spied that cold drake waiting in ambush for us. Damn old thing. I'll be lucky if I can ever use my left arm again. I can't use my bow now. I'm effectively dead wood to a team. I'm beginning to think that Salas has ulterior motives. I would have put it past the dwarf to lead us up this forsaken mountain to die just so he could rifle for our pockets. I keep telling Rel, but she won't listen, the fool. Alright, well, there's a bunch of stuff here I don't want to fight head on. And of course, everything I don't want to fight. Alright, there we go. Kill all those guys. Let's get that going. Let's do a little bit of, pull. That failed. I can't tell if the Virus is knocking me back with a ability. I think side shots can knock you back. Yeah, she's using the Mel Star to knock me back. Ow. Let's pull you like that. We'll go with a big block. We'll go with... There we go. All done. Good old Daikaira. You get a lot of experience here. Seriously, what is with all the damn side shots I keep running into? Or gunslingers? He's constricting me, that's fine. Let's go with just a stun to try and stun him a little bit. Shield block him a little bit. We'll go with a big giant assault on him. Okay, I'm being hit by something. Oh, he's right there. Alright, well, that's this level out of the way. That wasn't too tough. That's a nice little bit of stuff, but don't really care. That's a bit of nice stuff, but don't really care. Let's go have a look, rifle through this stuff and see what I've got. So, I got a level 9 Dalek right here. Or Dwuffelden. Daleks are, I guess, the high-powered demons, so I get more Vim from them. Put that on there. Play path. Quite a bit of stuff. Farah gives me Blood Shield. That might be worth checking out. Hey, I got Rex Titans now. These give Acid Burst, Corrosive Cone. They reduce critical damage. That's always nice, I guess. I like the Fiery Cleansing, though. Corrosive Cone and Acid Burst. Let's see what these do. So... I don't care about you. Corrosive Cone and Acid Burst would be where? This is a passive ability. Whenever you block an attack with your shield, you release a cloud of acidic vapor, dealing 44 damage in a radius of freeze. Basically, damage stuff in time, in stuff around me, basically, is what that's all about. Corrosive Cone, when you deal a critical strike in melee, you send out a cone of acid, dealing 92 damage to all enemies and melting walls you hit. Okay, that's interesting. So I melt stuff. Not bad. And what do you do? I forget what he does. Blood Shield. By channeling Doom forces into your shield, you constantly apply 50% of its block value as a flat damage reduction against all damage. Whenever you are hit in melee, your shield retaliates automatically for 6% of its block value as fire and darkness damage. That's interesting. That's a keeper. And I've got other stuff. Main hand. What was I using main hand? A dog, maybe? Yeah, I was using Blood Grasp. Blood Grasp is good because I get lots of Vim from it. Which is arguably more useful right now because I basically would get Vim back when I basically need it. So I can always use my attacks when I have like very little Vim that's probably worth using for now. Is my idea. That's what I'll keep. Alright, let's go find Varsha. Or Vara. Whatever her name is. Yoink. Oh, what happened? Oh, this drains Vim. That's like my other skill down here. That's good to know. So, I can't just leave it on. That's a bummer. Oh, I'll get my Vim easily back. Forgot to turn off the auto use, so I have to do that again. Moss tread, okay. Oh, my Vim's back. Hey, there she is. Varsha, the Riving. Claws and teeth, fire and death. Dragons are not all extinct, it seems. Let's get this stuff going. Activate all forces. We'll go with this. Oops, you confused me. We'll get rid of that. And all my Vim's pretty much dead, so... Doink. Doink. Taking good damage at least. Let's go with that. Let's go... That's why I'm getting my Vim back by killing all the riffraff right there. Now we'll close the distance with her. Alright, excellent. Make sure I get the Demon Seed on her before I kill her. Get block on her. And... get over here. That didn't work, unfortunately. Let's go with a big assault. There we go. Into the darkness. So, now it's time for Isle of Dread. The quest line, basically. Right, forgot to turn those off. They were still on. Activate this. Funny how these guys weren't, pulling a battle. I guess they weren't close enough to get seen by Varsha, or see Varsha. So, Expedition Journal entry Daikaira. Rel, corner fighter and expedition captain. Saltloss is dead, and so is Garin. The former by Garin's hand, the latter by my hand. Even in these wastes, I cannot abide such an act of mutiny. I was aware of Garin's anger ever since the Drake attack, but I never dreamed he would turn on Saltloss like he did. He had taken my longsword as I slept the previous night, strode up to Saltloss, unheeding of I and Zam watching him, ran him through and laughed. Simply laughed. There was nothing for it. I wrenched my sword from his hand, brought him down on his neck. The commotion seems to have stirred up nearby Drake's nest, and now I fear we don't have the strength to repel a concentrated attack. We may have to abandon this expedition. Oops. So much confusion. And there's the final scroll of this place. Level up. Another point in Flames of Urk. Bit more strength. Bit more magic, because why not? I'll max them both out. A bear trap? Is there a rare? Stuck in a bear trap. Caught in a bear trap. Pinned. Alright, so apparently we got a rogue type character over here. I hit something. And let's go with that right there. Where it was is dead. So, Expedition Journal Entry Daikaira. Zan, Shalorum Wormick. This entry was scrawled by an unsteady hand. Impudent fools, treading upon dragon's ground, slay my dear kin just for their skin. They will pay, they will pay. I called the drake, told it to be cunning, avoid the dwarf's gaze. I laughed as it bit into the ranger's arm, ahaha. They're killing each other now, simple creatures, simple, soft-skinned creatures. Not like dragons, so perfect, symbols of power, perfection. Their captain still lives, but not for long. I will bring her to you to feast. Rampha, I will see you soon. There's the Silent Blade, and that's basically it for Daikaira. Well, that was a fairly long run. That's a nice little sword. Gets a lot of, like, extra damage on temporal nature, light. Gets some undead damage. That might be worth taking a round, but greater weapon focus is nothing to really scoff at. It has lifesteal, that weapon. I like that too. Do I dare go into a Temple Rift now? I might actually put that off just a little bit to go into a Temple Rift. We'll go into a Temple Rift at some point. Let's go. So, arriving at the location given by the coordinates, you see an enormous crack in the ground. Peering down, the gleam of exposed metal catches your eye, and you recognize it as a massive door. It would seem that the Cataclysm's Tectonic Evil has carved a path right to the one of the entrances, bypassing the ruined tunnels entirely. You climb down just outside the door. So I can get into there if I want to. But we're going to go in here first. I'm going to actually set the level in here and see how tough the elves are. Alright, these guys are level 25, so they're around my level. Yeah, they're definitely hurt, so I definitely don't want to be here just yet. But I'll just set the level here and then we'll move out. By the way, we're getting the hats now because we've got Tinkerers, so Tinker hats. They're a thing. Let's go here. Oh yeah, we got this thing. You find entrance to an old crypt. An aura of terrible evil emanates from this place. You feel threatened just standing there. You hear the muffled cries of a woman coming inside. Do I dare? So far this has been a deathless run, so this is probably really stupid, but we're going to enter the crypt. You hear an eerie chanting echoing from a distance. Alright, let's pull you up before the Russians see you. I'll kill you. Not dead, apparently. Okay, so we got ourselves cultists over there. There's guys behind that door. Now, we got Tinker drops dropping, which is nice. That's basically because, you know... Oh, wow, look at all the crap in here. That is a near instant death just walking in here. Alright, I need to... immediately move out of vision of these guys. This is why I like this place is terrible, because of all the teleporting and possibly instant death attacks that might happen to you. Yeah. It's pretty much just death in there. I think, you know what, we're just gonna go somewhere else. We'll leave Melinda to die in this one. But it's higher difficulty you don't want to go into like places like the Dark Crypt. There's just basically death traps for no reason. You go in there. Entering a room, you see two massive ogres standing guard. Blinking as though awakened from a long sleep, they see you and immediately snap to attention. The one on the right speaks. You! Name, rank, and identification now! My what? Yes, Ogre Sentry. Let's move right here. I'll activate this, activate that. So many traps, but we'll go in here. Now, this is actually stuff I should keep in mind, but I can always, like, you know, Alt-Tab to see how much time I basically spent. So, I got about another 20 minutes, I guess, before I want to call it for this episode. Healer Asteroid Log 1. Work in a hospital like this is more draining than I thought it'd be. I thought I'd have no trouble with motivation, helping our wounded get back to health again. But seeing so many of them, and knowing there are some I cannot help, it weighs heavily on my mind. It would be difficult to go on if I did not keep a few things in mind. 1. That I'm truly doing the best I can to minimize the world's suffering, both directly by healing and indirectly by ensuring that the world will be united under the wise, thoughtful rule of the Conclave. Ready access to regenerative infusions ensure that even the most dire of wounds can be healed in a matter of days, and the soldiers can return to the battlefield. Furthermore, the Overseers have granted us access to their amnesia-inducing spells, allowing us to properly treat those who have been traumatized by the horrors of battle. May the eyes of the Higher watch over this world for thousands of years to come. 2. That the side project that the Overseers have assigned me to is working out very well. Those wounded who have consented to our trial treatments, consisting of a unique combination of experimental variations of heroism infusions and shielding runes, have experienced slightly increased physical strength and endurance, with no signs of the effects wearing off. There is one mild side effect which has been giving me cause to worry, though I dare not speak of my misgivings to anyone else. Some of those treated have needed to be disciplined for getting too enthusiastic in battle. The Overseers have assured me that this is actually having a positive effect on morale, and thus I can't wait to cure these aggressive tendencies until the war is over. In the meantime, I am proud of my work, and although it's nothing so glorious as the creation of the higher race, it will be a tremendous boon to our society in the long term. And 3. That the war will soon be over, and with it we shall no longer have to bear the maiming of our proud soldiers and the impotence of the Nargol. We have made impressive gains in territory in the last few days, thwarting numerous ambushes and keeping our momentum as we expand further into Nargol lands. Granted, one cannot be sure of how much of what we're hearing has been cleaned up by Overseers, but one recent statement from the Nargol leads me to believe it is truth. This is your last chance to back down. A great tragedy will ensue if you continue to push further, and do not accept our previous stated terms of peaceful resolution. Do not force us to do this. After waging a war of trickery and deceit, those halflings think they can bluff us? Once their military is broken, we can bring their citizen into a fold, enlighten them, and then the true healing can begin. So yes, the true healing. Oh, Ogre Brawler. And we got ourselves Ogre Abomination. Let's draw someone in. Like you. Here's some of that crap. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Let's pull you. Oh, I got the slime instead. Oh well. Heal up a little bit. Let's rush this slime here. Get rid of him. Well, that worked out pretty well. I have no idea what that guy's attacking. Ow. You know, it seems like they're popping out of their things faster. It used to be that they didn't pop out of these immediately, but I think they're popping out of them now, immediately whenever you get close, so... The ogres are now, you know, more of a threat. A moment, I'm just going to close the door to my bedroom here. Right, let's see. I'll pull the spinner here. Hello. Ow. Let's pop into you. And kill him. Burn him a little bit. Some way to kill. Remember, they're still being slow. And maybe they're like attacking the things to get them open. Get this guy close. Stun him. Do that to him. There's a focus lens. Let's burn him a little bit. Big doors are broken open, so... Ogre's a fight. I fight this. I should probably be very careful of the Sunder armor, because that is reducing my armor's effectiveness. Ow. Now, that's one bad thing. I have to watch out for when I run into like a room like that, and then everything comes out to kill me. Okay. I'll kill his friend. Reflective skin. I have to watch out for that because that means I'll be hurting myself when I hit this guy. Unfortunately, I'm not getting much in the Demon Seed department, but whatever. Ow. Pull him in. There we go. That group's done. Yes, operating tables and other things that you can expect in a hospital. As you know, you experiment on people in hospitals. A trollish poem. Me likes the club. Club, club, club. Grab some grub. When hunger hits, me like the club. Little halfling, furry feet, smashes brains, tasty meat. Skinny elf, eyes so blue, crushes bones, makes elf stew. Hairy dwarf smells like dirt, cook him long or stomach hurt. Stupid human has no fear, looks surprised when he eats his ear. Club, 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 grab some grub. When hunger hits, me like the club. Oof, disarm me. Do that. Let's go like this. Do that. That. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're going invisible. I was wondering why some of these guys are, not being seen, because they're invisible. There we go. You're dead. Ouch, two of these guys have reflective skin. And of course, these guys are basically golems. So this ogre seems to have tried to graft golem parts on its own body to various interesting results. Charge this guy. Ow. Cool, salt shell. Ouch, that was painful. Okay, let's burn them. Rid that crap. Drop this crap on them. Do this to them. Activate this just in case. That's done. Of course, more guys are up here, so... Ow. Burn them. Drop that on them. You know it's going to pop out in a moment, so... Whoops. Ogres are fun to kill. They're fun to kill Embers of Rage and are fun to kill in this campaign too. Well, that seems to be the first level out of the way. Wasn't too bad. Though I think we may be running low on my time, so I may only go through one more level and then that'll be it. Annoying little brawler. Alright, well there we go. Ow. I think they both cast lightning type spells on me there. Painful. Ow. I'm glad I got all the healing abilities. And of course they're both piling on me because the slime ooze was there, so drag you up close. Go with this. Kill one of them. Get that damn pinned. Heal up. It's annoying how she basically keeps casting Earth and Missile. Ow. Let's confuse these guys. We'll go into assault him. Shield summon him. All dead. I'm leveling up. We'll get that up to 5 of 5. Now, I could level this up more because I'm probably going to use it eventually, but this is actually like a 1 point wonder fear escape. I could actually leave just 1 point in and be fine. Let's get a point here for now. Eventually I'm going to start using Osmosis Shield, but they don't seem to suffer any ill effects when that basically happens, that thing there. Drop that. Chart that. Kill that one. Brush this one, go boom. Push that one. Oh, one was invisible. How to be a Necromancer, Part 3. Unwanted attention. Sadly, it is not only the peasantry and our virtuous archmage cousins that disapproves of our work. Though not entirely understood, Necromancer is known to create ripples of a sort across many dimensions, ripples that attract extraplanar attention. As the Necromancer powers grows, so do said ripples, until eventually said Necromancer finds all manner of demonic forces and entities beating down their door, both mentally and physically. Once again, opinions differ on his demonic interference. Necromancy is such a beautiful diversion art, is it not? The trend method sees the Necromancer's corruption by outside forces as a negative thing, and practitioners of said method often take measures to divert supernatural attention from themselves, creating talismans to act as spiritual conductors, or living closely to communities that despise them. The life essences of the masses masking the Necromancer's dark emanations. On the other hand, the Baron method welcomes the cursed whisperings that come from the demonic realms, believing it to be the completion of their psyches. Only once their spirits have been corrupted, a term Baron practitioners scoff at, do people realize their true ambitions, they claim. Why these true ambitions always seem to be the utter complete destruction of all life in the world and the summoning of unthinkable atrocities from the other dimensions is unexplored. You may have noticed that no instructions have been given on how to deal with the intention of common folk. That is because true Necromancer requires none. They are vermin, fit only be crushed. Okay, kill a bunch more here. Wow, I took a beat him down. Likely what I'm going to do, I'm just going to complete this level, and then I'll say that'll be it for this specific playthrough. Alright, these guys popped out, so they have to die. And one more faction to kill. Yeah, the thing about these ogres is that they're not really damaging, it's just the runes that they're using are damaging. Healer Asteroids Log 2. The Nargol were not bluffing, and what they did was worse than anything we could have imagined. The details coming from the survivors, of which there are both far too many and far too few, are conflicting at times, but from what I can tell. As our forces began their final push, the ground began to rumble and give way behind them, and bones of the war's fallen halfling conclave of life began to rise up, then draw their once discarded weapons and rush at our souls in a frenzy. There were so many. Those who were on higher ground when it happened said it was like a sea of bones and rotting flesh. Outnumbered, our forces broke ranks and tried to retreat, but with the halflings in front of them and the abominations behind them, we took tremendous losses, and our humbled medical center is overflowing with gravely wounded. Many come to us with a terrible sickness passed on by the Nargol's ghouls. There's no cure for this, and I have already had to mercilessly end their lives over a dozen men and women to save them from a long, drawn-out death, ending in their transfiguration in one of those horrid creatures, including... The ever-seen paragraph, several lines worth of text have been fiercely scribbled out. No, the real horrid creatures here are the halflings. We've seen necromancy before, but mostly as a parlor trick by deranged cults. We never dreamed that any large organization would tolerate it, let alone hide necrotic triumphs on every one of their ranking officers. They've been planning to do this since the start of the war, and only sprung the trap now. Any misgivings I've had about the aggressions associated with our new treatment are gone forever. We cannot be ferocious enough in purging these fiends from the Maj'Eyal. I have requested an audience with the Overseers to broaden the scope of the experiment, setting our sights higher so we can crush the evil Empire as swiftly as possible. May the conclave prevail, and may the Empire's fate serve as a warning to all those who defy our wisdom. Ouch. You know, I might just cut this episode before I even clean the floor. Because if I look at the time, it's, you know, we're over like an hour. That's probably good enough, I think, for this episode. I'll continue on the next one. We'll basically clear out the rest of the conclave, and we'll do what else I basically have that, like, yet to do. For now, I hope you've enjoyed, so take care.